It's a little bit late. So don't mind the dark. It's a story of a girl who's allergic to the clothes. It's just so weird. Okay. Let's go ahead and start watching.
So, you know how some people are allergic to flowers, dogs, cats, pollen, those kind of things? Well, in my case, it's a little more peculiar. And by that I mean, I'm allergic to clothes. Well, more specifically, I'm allergic to fabrics. Even more specifically, I'm allergic to most things the fabrics are manufactured with. Because of my unfortunate allergy, it's hard for me to find clothes that won't irritate my skin. So because of that, I have to wear crop tops and shorts year-round. Most clothes are made of polyester, along with cotton and other types of fabrics. It started when I was 15. I made my school's soccer team back then, and wore jerseys, obviously.
I noticed that in every single animation story, blah blah blah, the art looks good, but when you see it looks
made of polyester fabrics. Polyester is purely a man-made fabric, unlike cotton, wool, or silk. Even though it was breathable fabric, I sweated a lot on the field. I didn't notice it until after I went home and changed. My skin, specifically my shoulders, chest, and hips, were covered in rashes and bright red. I thought it was from the heat, and my body was trying to cool itself, so I didn't say anything to my parents. The rash didn't go away for a few hours, but it faded. I put on loose, cool clothes afterwards. It helped, but not all the way. The patchy red spots spread across most of my body, and I found that wearing tighter, not-so-soft clothing bothered it even more. My parents asked me why I wore such short clothing, especially since it wasn't that hot out yet. I had no choice but to tell them what's been going on. At first, they thought it was the detergent they used to wash the clothes. The brand uses dye for the liquid, and perhaps it was bothering my skin through the clothes. So they switched brands. It seemed to help a little, but it never really went away. I got to the point where my hips, stomach, and chest were covered in red rashes that began to grow itchy with time. My parents were worried I was allergic to the fabric I wore. They didn't take me to the doctor yet, but they poured powder over my body to help with the irritation. It didn't help at all. No matter what clothes I wore, I was always uncomfortable and scratched myself. I looked like a dog with fleas in public. My parents bought me new clothes that were made of cotton. It wasn't any better because I hated the fabric, and it still bothered my skin. It got to the point where I was uncomfortable with everything I wore, and I couldn't wear anything but shorts and thin tank tops. I was overall unhappy and constantly had a rash and bad skin reactions. My parents were stumped as to what might have been causing it, so they took me to the doctor. When they explained my symptoms, the doctor put patches on my arms and legs. It was only a few minutes until my skin started to react to it. It was then the doctor diagnosed me with textile dermatitis,
What is that?
which basically means I'm allergic to certain fabrics, dyes, and liquids to make them wrinkle-free. In regard to treating it, I can't fully avoid getting a reaction, mostly because my skin is sensitive to most clothing, some more than others.
I would like to say that she doesn't have to worry. But then I realized she needs to wear clothes.
She prescribed me taking over-the-counter pills to help with the flare-ups and control the rashes and itches. I was only taking them once a day, but they helped enormously. Even though I still had some redness, the itchiness went away and the rashes weren't as bad. The medicine helped a lot, but I had a soccer game a few weeks later. The doctor said that tight clothes and sweat made the rashes and reactions worse. So not only were the jerseys made of polyester, the main allergen, but I was also going to be out in a hot field for almost an hour and a half sweating.
So you're telling me this girl's allergic to clothes? Is she getting sting rash right now? Cause I don't know.
That was going to go well, in my opinion. That was sarcasm. Just in case you didn't get it. My parents went to my game with a bottle of my medicine and watched me play. With the adrenaline and invigoration, I didn't really focus on what was going on with my skin.
Okay.
I didn't feel anything either.
Hmm.
Until the end of the game. I lifted my shirt to wipe the sweat from my face, and a friend loudly pointed out that my stomach was completely filled with rashes, as was my chest and back. When I went over to my parents, they made me take my medicine to help soothe the rashes. When I cooled down, I only realized I was itching myself when my mom told me to stop. I was hot, I was itchy, and uncomfortable. I didn't even care about the game at that point. I just wanted to go home and sleep.
Of course
I
you
didn't
will.
want to celebrate with the team. I went home, showered, got into more comfortable clothing, and took a nap. When I woke up, I noticed no matter where I laid, my skin was bothering me. It was burning slightly, it wasn't hot, and I took my medicine and was wearing friendly clothes. When I pulled up my shirt, a small ring of blisters was on my torso. I thought it was just a rash that had escalated, but when I showed my mom, turns out it was shingles.
What is
I don't
that?
understand it fully, but apparently, according to my mom, when I was 2, I had chickenpox, which rolls out the red carpet for shingles. Apparently, the dormant virus woke up much earlier than expected. This has nothing to do with my textile dermatitis, but it was something else that happened that was a pain in the neck. I also found out the reason for getting chickenpox from my dad. The reason why was because my mom didn't get me vaccinated like she was supposed to. She thought it wasn't going to happen. It happened, and my dad forced her to treat me. She also didn't want me to get any medicine for my rashes, but once again, my dad forced her to get my medicine. So, I guess I should be thankful that I'm not dead or suffering, but I live with a person who thinks vaccinations cause autism. So is it really a win? Anyway, I'm still on my medicine 4 years later, but the rashes and blisters have gone from severe to mild, though I ended up paying for it myself after I turned 18.
Todos buscamos nuevos retos.
That was a good story. We only have time for one more. So let me pause this. Right now we're here. The truth, I love truth were there, but too risky. Had to quit. By $3.
Let's just say Truth or Dare is my favorite game. It's intense,